I climbed the 5th highest mountain in the Philippines. 5 days, 32 kilometers of dense forest, where one wrong turn could mean getting lost forever. A trail that has not been visited for almost 13 years, battling spiky plants, leeches, and freezing cold. All for a chance na makasummit sa 5th highest mountain in the Philippines, Mount Kalatungan. And did I mention na a military jet once crashed here? So tara, join me in this crazy adventure. Later, I'll show you how much is the cost, what gears you'll need, tips how to summit successfully. Para hindi ka magaya sa akin na hindi prepared. Mount Kalatungan is located in Bukidnon, Philippines. It is the 5th highest mountain in the country, standing at a flex-worthy 2,907 meters above sea level. It is home to ancient forest, magagandang flowers, at endangered species of animals. Pinoy mountaineers rate it as 8 out of 9. So this is gonna be fun. It is always my tradition to climb mountains during Holy Week as a form of personal penitence. This year, together with my friend Odi, we chose Mount Kilakiron and Mount Kalatungan, a trail close to the public for almost 13 years. Often just for us to raise funds for the indigenous people in the area of Kalatungan. Kahit na hindi ako prepared, both physically and the gears, I packed my things and I met with my homies. This is Odi and Aljons. We left Cebu, boarded an overnight boat to Cagayan de Oro. Nag-tourist accommodation para ma-conserve yung energy namin. Especially na hindi ako preparado, which I will regret later in the video. Day 1. We arrive at around 5 a.m. Breakfast, mall runs, and then dumating yung van namin. After a few hours, we arrived at Barangay Portolin in Bukidnon. There we met Dato Johnny Gina, lead guide of this hike. Before we could step into the forest, we had to ask permission to the spirit guardians through a ritual involving chants, drinks, and a chicken sacrifice. Honestly, na-shock at amazed ako kasi hindi ko pa to na-experience. According to the guide, the blessing of the guardian will depend on which part of the chicken you eat. I chose the legs because hindi ako nagli-leg day. Then we rested in this cozy homestay owned by the indigenous people. Day 2. Our goal for today is to summit Mount Kilakiron. With around 11 kilometers of hiking, mostly uphill, this will really hit me hard. We officially started at around 8 a.m. Out of shape, out of breath, doubting kung kaya ko ba to. Kasi it's only day 2. Good thing we're not the only humans in this hike. Meet our guide dogs that will accompany us from start to finish. And also, this dog hunts wild boar for fun. At around 10:30 a.m., we reach our camp for the night, 2 kilometers away from the peak. After passing out in the camp, waiting for the others, we started our ascent to the peak. After a few hours of hiking, we officially arrived at the peak. Nagtambay muna kami dito sa isang view deck na medyo sketchy to wait for a clearing. Unfortunately, wala talaga. So, we descended down the bonsai garden. Until finally, I arrived at our camp.
Huli. Maday. Wakas
At
kondisyon
around 6 p.m., we were rewarded with a delicious meal, not knowing the real challenge. Paparating. Day 3. Gloomy morning came. Nag-break up na kami. Kasi this is the start of the abandoned trail. Moving, dito ko nakita yung lead guide namin adding trail signs. At saka nag-trailblaze din kasi grabe ang dami ng obstacles. Going deeper and deeper, inatake din kami ng mga leeches. Gutom na siguro tong mga to. Kasi hindi to nakatikim ng dugo for 13 years. Honestly, nakaka-disorient talaga yung lugar. Yung tila ba one wrong turn, wala ka na, ligaw ka na. Buti na lang talaga nakafollow ako sa lead guide. Despite the crazy trail, hindi naman siya nakakapagod kasi hindi uphill yung trail. At around 11 a.m., nakarating na kami sa isa sa mga landmark ng trail na to, the bonsai forest. I'm not sure but I think these are mangroves. Definitely one of the beautiful spots of the trail. But don't let the beauty fool you. Kasi underneath the thick grass, grabe, maputik. Plus napakakate. Nakakaubos talaga ng energy par. Promise. Buti na lang may mga oasis of forest along the path na pwede naming ma-relaxan. Dito din kami kumain ng lunch. At syempre, nag-refill ng water. Pero yung water nila, medyo makulay yellow. After crossing the bonsai forest with its overgrown grasses, finally, we arrived
So first time din nakap din sir?
But
Ayaw, hoy. Thank you Lord.
because this trail is fairly new, our lead guide had to clear the shrubs and wood para magka-pitch kami ng tent. And after pitching our tent, syempre, with time to lose, nag-socials, nag-relax, enjoying the vibe, enjoying the moment, with the people, and of course, our best friends.
Mga birtek.
Naglabar may ako. Depende sa putay.
What? Bitch.
At around 6 p.m., kumain na kami ng dinner namin para makapaghinga. All happy and smile, not knowing sa matinding bakbakan tomorrow.
Oh! Oh!
Day 4. Today is the hardest part of the trail. An estimated 4.25 kilometers of uphill assault para makasummit kami. We started early. We were warned that the water source is scarce. So, I load up my water, nag-rehydrate para sa bakbakan mamaya.
Ako calls.
My friends went ahead with the guide. Walking, I started to feel scared. Kasi medyo mahirap hanapin yung trail sides because of the thick jungle. There's really a danger of getting lost here. Good thing may mga hunter marks around the area that guided me to the recent trail signs. Moving forward, minalas ako. My water bottle with all the water got unscrewed for some reason and spilled.
Oh, I'm starting to rain. I don't know if it's
Annoying, but we have to move forward. Good thing, nakahabol ako sa mga resting porter slash guide. Ask for their water.
Gamay-gamay lang. Tagak. Nasa ko ba tani? Tagak mo na. Gamay lang. Tunga lang.
This may have to be go.
With that out of the way, I started to pick up my pace, hoping na makahabol ako sa friend ko. I wanted to reach my friend para early kami sa camp to find a good spot. I'm not gonna lie, trail is really insane. Panghayop talaga yung trail. Buti na lang, yung trail namin, at least, na trailblaze ng mga pacers. And for that reason, nakahabol ako. eating breakfast. Akala ko na talaga easy yung trail na. Ito pala ay just a teaser of an insane trail that's about to come. As we move higher and higher, we encountered this trail.
Damn, bro. Oops, oops.
This trail was so steep, we had to use a rope.
Oops. Oh. Oh.
And we went to the bottom part. May mga mud pits that could swallow your whole body.
Uy, ayo. Sorry. River.
The trail was hard. Even the dogs
Kau
got
naman
tired.
sagbot ya nga.
And another assault for an even higher trail. Ascending and ascending, we reached the grasslands. Grassland is so thick and spiky, it just destroyed me, man. And also my arms. And also the legs of my friend. The final ascent to Mount Kalatungan wasn't just hiking. It was climbing,
Ijud.
rolling,
Ijud.
getting wrecked by spiky plants, and also battling your own mind. After nalampasan ang
Kalatungan,
struggle ng grasslands,
Ay, tarong eh.
finally, we reach.
Tarong ba?
At this point, akala ko talaga
Uy, mag-shower
hindi
eh.
pa ito.
At tayo.
Kaya
Kalatugan na din eh.
emotional ako dito. Kasi, totoo pala.
Master, kalatungan na din, Master. Kalatungan na din. Dua-dua na.
Unfortunately, wala pang clearing. So, chill muna kami.
Nala mo sa still shots.
Chilled with the dogs who is also tired of that insane trail. Chinek din namin yung mga katawan namin. Make sure kung buo pa ba. Kasi baka may naiwan doon.
Panilig ni Matok ya. Di ba? Diri pa dyan. Ako ba bali tapos doon. Ako seryo.
Naghanap na kami ng camping spot led by our dogus. But
Yaw, maro kay ni sila da, dali tagi paagi kay. Maruan mga buang. Dili tagi paagi kay para.
after being scammed by our dogs,
Ro sir.
finally found a clearing.
Kani bo?
Because it's been a while since the people are allowed to camp at the peak, we had to clear it using sundang. And after a few hours, our home for the night is done. While waiting for the weather to clear up, and also malamig na din, we went to the tents of our friends, enjoying, paddling around, sharing stories, sharing laughter. Isa sa mga good parts about climbing is you get to meet interesting people. At the same time, telling them stories about your life and also their life. Finally, just before nightfall, the mountain has blessed us with a beautiful clearing. And of course, the sea of clouds that could even rival Mount Pulag. Unfortunately, we had to be back to our camp because it's getting dark and getting cold. Night came, ate our dinner, and then rested early. Siyempre, konting socials. I never really had a good night's sleep that time because it was cold. But 3 a.m. was the worst. I woke up because it's so cold. Day 5.
Dato.
Waking up,
May
grabe ang
buntag.
lamig. Buti
Painit
na
eh,
lang
sir.
talaga, Dato Johnny lit a bonfire.
Tugnaw.
Yung kamo dun. Baby James.
Magkayo mo hantod pagkagabi eh.
Siyempre, nag-socials. Umawa. Just enjoying the moment. Mga moments na ganito are the reasons why I kept coming back sa bundok. The mountain has blessed us with an incredible view. Even better than yesterday. So good that we can even see Mount Dulang-Dulang. Of course, we took a lot of pictures. But every story has to end. So, we started descending. Let me tell you, the view going down is something else. Iba talaga ang view ng Mindanao. Iba talaga ang view ng Bukidnon. Moving down, we arrive at a major stop, falls. Even though it's far, it has been one of the picture spots in this climb. So, I took the opportunity. Down and down, I had a huge problem. Natatain na talaga ako. And the view deck is very far. So I had to endure. Moving down and down, hindi ko na talaga kaya makaparo. Kaya, nag-major operations na tayo.
A few minutes later.
Mission success. It was good. I arrived at the beautiful and iconic view deck of Mount Kalatungan. Going down, enjoyed the vista, beauty of Bukidnon. Until we arrive at our final stop, which marks the end of this trail. And of course, I took a bath because 4 days na tayo hindi naliligo. 5 days pala.
Init ni.
And of course, drink Coke. And surprise, surprise, the LGU gave us lechon. Amazing. Then our ride arrived, went back to CDO. Feeling blessed to have an opportunity to climb not just 1, 2 mountains. Made some friends along the way. So, how much does it cost? What are the gears that I'd like to recommend? Any tips? I got you. Ito. For the budget, 7,500 is the cost for the organizer's fee. Included na ang 11 meals, permits, fee, and transport from CDO to Bukidnon, vice versa. For the boat ride, Cebu to CDO, vice versa, nag-tourist kami, which is 1,610. Returning to Cebu, nag-economy kami, which is 1,020 pesos. A total of 2,630 ang nagastos namin for the boat ride. The grand total of this trip is 11,130 pesos. For the gears, jacket talaga mga par. Preferably set thermal sleeping bag. Since it was a long hike, nag-use ako ng trekking pole. Long sleeves and long pants para di ka magaya sa amin. Alcohol and long socks kasi may mga linta. Water filter kasi the water source is safe but you can never be too careful. Overall tips, conserve energy for the last push. Try to look for trail sites as much as you can because nakakawala talaga. Overall, the trip is not that hard pag nag-prepare ka. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this long video. Medyo natagalan pag-edit kasi busy sa live at saka I added some extra spices along the way sa video. Kaya natagalan. And here's a blooper reel. I climbed the highest. I climbed the... As usual, please, 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 please. I hope you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, my Facebook page. It really helps a lot. And para marami din tayo na mag-enjoy sa mountaineering, adventure, whatever. Anyway, again, thank you so much. See you in the trail.